Hey everyone, how's it going? I thought I would just do a little update video and do a little something something here. This is what I got right now. Today playing has went really well so far. I haven't had any problems, and I got some good things. So I got some Zachosium, some gold. I need some Estrium, and that's what I'm going to go for here in a second. So I found this. I warped away, and I ended up got in this place over here. So it's guess it's not going to show me the trail back to the starter planet, but it's not that far. I did about I think about 5 jumps away from the starter place. So I ended up over here at this Licho Gamma, and this particular planet is really neat for resources, but it's dangerous. There's all these Xerax anti-air defenses all over the place, but it's got Estrium and Zachosium and gold, and I even mine a Promethium on this planet. So I'm stocked pretty good. I got wood, I got water, I got a lot of resources. What I need right now is titanium. I salvaged some before, but I used it all up again, and I need Estrium. And at that point, I can do a lot of things. Now on the Janus, I got it up to the point where it's got it does now have an improved core, so my CPU is looking decent right now. I got a lot of room to add some more things. I've got a little bitty shield. I got a standard warp drive, and I put in the Pentaxid tank. It's an advanced constructor now. I want to get some more constructors in here too, for sure. I got these things processing things. Well, they were. Guess they ran out of things to process. I use these all the time just to, like, I was getting low on copper, so I told these things to build a bunch of copper, and it looks like I burned through all my stone, which is good, which lessens the weight. And I always get stone from mining. So yeah, kind of a win-win. I got a bunch of Pentaxid, I got a bunch of Promethium, I got fuel, I got food. Yeah, food. Check out this fridge. Yeah, it's got some food in it. Holy smokes, I know. Um, Basically, my plan is to try to keep this ship on even when I'm not playing now. I've got currently 10 of the large solar panels on this thing. I got 8 turrets. I mistakenly put like 6 of them as cannon turrets, and then I got 2 minigun turrets right now. And they're all kind of on the top side, so I don't have the bottom defended yet, stuff like that. But I should be able to increase that. But right now I can't. I wanted to build like a normal size shield. I've got all the resources I need except for titanium, which I'm like out of right now. So that's kind of preventing me from building. But I didn't want to leave this planet because there's so many neat things here to get yet. Although I could, what I would like to do is find a nice peaceful place somewhere to like kind of have it as kind of like a, you know, at least at this point in time in the game, kind of like a home world kind of thing for a little bit, and you know, set up the oxygen and the water and the hydrogen, and have, you know, not have any big major threats around. But what my goal is now, and I was successful on the last mission, although it can be dangerous. I want to hit one of these Estriums over here, and there's an air defense unit right there. There's also some more Zachosium all over the place. There's gold deposits. I got 3 of them so far. I did, you know, gold's always going to be a wonderful thing. So my goal is to get out of, or stay out of range of that. I'm not sure, you know, what capabilities that air defense place has. I'm not that far from it. But my goal is to try to get somewhat in range, and then kind of like dig under the ground a little bit, and try to be really safe. I have no defenses on me right now. This thing doesn't have any shields or anything like that. I'm not sure, you know, I hope it can't get me over here. I'm trying to like have some cover as I'm doing this too, but I would also like to get as close as I can to that Zachosium so I can not have to make as big of a tunnel. Now, I was thinking about the next thing I wanted to spawn in, and believe it or not, I think I'm going to try the Merc TBM. And honestly, if I get some titanium in this Estrium, I can build it, which is, well, No, I'm gonna need, I think, a little bit of platinum too. So that's something I have not come across yet. So I'm just here. I'm talking as I'm doing this, so I'm like distracted here. Just trying to. Oh. Seen some fire. Seen some fire. Hide, duck, run, cover. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking it's down there, and that is going to be in range of that base over there, maybe even this base, dead in front of me. So maybe it's time to start drilling right here. I wanted to get closer if possible, but I think it's just going to be too deadly. I hate this thing isn't like great for doing this tunnel thing. I mean, let's get my height up to something respectable. There we go. And I'm gonna just try to like get there underground and then come out of the tunnel I came in on. I was successful with that a couple times already on this planet with getting some gold and things that were also very close to enemies. So for the most part this works. My biggest complaint on the miner, and I don't know if it's the miner's fault or just how the game's physics are, or light stuff is right now it's not so bad. I can see in front of me, but every time I get to an ore deposit, it's like I'm blind. I can't see anything. And I got two like spotlights on the front of this thing, and man, it's so dark. If I could see what I was doing, it would help. And I know if you let off the drills, the dust clears and you can see a little bit better. But it's still a little scary here. I'm going to try to go a little bit deeper here and try to push forward as quickly as I can. It's a little wonky keeping this thing straight when you're doing these kinds of things, but bouncing all over the place. My last incident I had, it was right before the server restart today. Well, I parked my ship and it was level, like you normally park a ship. Probably not perfectly level. It wasn't like perfectly level ground, but and I got back in after the server restarted. My ship was laying on its side, and I was in it, and I fell and broke my leg. And then I managed to get into a miner, and park it on a wall, but then I couldn't get to the bridge. So I kept on trying to get to the bridge. Then I fell out of the ship, and then I got back in the ship. And then I'm like, okay, so then I remoted into the device thing, took control of a constructor, had it build a cockpit, and placed a cockpit right in front of me on the side of the ship, and then I could fly it and level it out again. But I also for the ship too, I did build all the medical stuff now too, so I was able to just go fix my broken leg nice and easily. Yeah, I hate having to do all this excessive drilling to get one of these things, but I'm getting a little too much in the air here. Let's we got no guns. I can shred that guy though. I don't care about him, but I better go deeper. Yeah, these little miners here with these cheese graters on the front of them are pretty good hunting tools. If you want to get some animals pretty quick and not use any ammo for it. As you can see in the fridge, I did that quite a bit. Now, because I intend on keeping the ship on all the time at this point, otherwise I'll lose all my food again, I'm trying to balance it out so I can have a power setup so it just keeps the fridge on and like everything else is powered down when I'm not online, and then maybe that could work and preserve my my food, but I'm trying to get it to balance that way off with just solar. That's why I want to build more solar panels yet. I know the ship's getting it's like I'm putting them all over the sides of the hull and everything. It's kind of silly, but it wouldn't work as a module this way because it would have collision problems. But I don't care if I can save the fuel. And I don't know if in this gameplay if I'm going to go for like a creation that supports modules or not. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do later game for like the combat ships. If I was going to spawn in a tank, if I wanted to have an HV tank, I'd probably again go with the MCRN Scorpion. I think it's affordable. and it's within the limits of the game and everything. And I used it before. It did what it was supposed to do, and I felt pretty safe. And I never lost one in combat, or even really ever got one heavily damaged at all. But you know, I didn't do psycho things either, so there is a difference. So this is slow. This is definitely slow getting to the deposit this way, but I'm getting there, and I'm safe. I'm alive. I haven't taken any damage. I got extra stone, which I'll just process into something, whatever, silicon, copper, iron, whatever I'm a little short on for whatever I need. Don't want to waste the stuff. And you can make bazillions of carbon substrate and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm just right now. It's been a good day. I mean, I've had some. At one time, it was kind of a bad day. That happens too. But so far, I better knock on some wood or something. Oh, don't get stuck. Oh, I'm way low. I have a tendency sometimes to like hit the space bar as I'm driving one of these to thinking I'm like going upward, like you would be piloting other kinds of creations. And here's the precious estrium that I wanted. Yes. Oh, it doesn't look like it's going to be a very big deposit. Oh, it's a small deposit. That should be enough of what I need to get some things done. And yeah, trying to be safe. Safety is important. I mean, it takes a lot of time sometimes. You know, well, I mean, there's a certain point in time in the game when you can get like a CV miner and really start bringing in some resources fast. But right now, I don't want to lose anything. I haven't lost anything yet. I got this thing has been lost several blocks several times now, but I keep on fixing it manually. That's something else I could probably go for is a repair bay in the Janus. One of those things. Once I get, you know, like some of this estrium, I don't get stuck now. Come on. Come on. Up a little bit. Okay. Okay. Alright. Come on. This happens to me all the time in here. I'm actually seeing this one a little bit better than the last couple ore deposits, which is kind of nice. Yeah, this isn't a huge amount, but, you know, I'm happy to, you know, I found 200 in a box a long time ago, but I have now used that since I have Zirconium now, too. You always need both. It's like, I don't know if there's anything in the game that just wants one or the other. There probably is, but I'm not exactly sure what that is. But, yeah, I don't want to do too many videos like this one because it's obviously not terribly exciting. What I'm doing right now, it's a little, you know, I guess it could be dangerous. I'm just trying to be really safe. I learned my lesson earlier on, though. I was exploring and went in a little bit into Xerax territory because I wanted to get close enough to an abandoned mine to see if it was defended or not, or if it was still intact. Yeah, I was running around with I believe this creation here, and I guess I wasn't ready for all the ground guys and stuff, so I started hearing all these pings, like I'm getting shot from every which way. Didn't know where it was exactly coming from. I can't shoot back, so I fled and kept on cruising for a while. Come on, I'm a little stuck here again. And then I thought I was safe. I ran for a ways, but I wasn't looking at the map either, so I was probably borderline Xerax territory. I wanted to get out and assess the damages because I heard some explosions and things like that. I was still operational, moving and stuff, but so I got out and then I glanced over and right next to a tree, right next to where I stopped, was a mech that was looking right at me, and then it goes boom, boom, and I bit it. Oh, I'm stuck again. Darn it, come on. Down, up, there we go. This is kind of slow. I can't, oh, yeah. And honestly, next game, I noticed most people went with SV miners. I would greatly benefit from that, too. Doing this mining, I mean, it's better than doing it by hand, and honestly I can't even get out of a vehicle on this planet because the conditions are too bad, but it's better than hand, you know, but man, it is also nightmarish trying to control one of these things, getting this stuff. It's just, ugh. There's probably better techniques at it than just rushing in like I am, but I wouldn't say rushing in, but yeah, now it's like I want to get the ore there, so let me raise my height a little bit and see if I can get that. But usually this happens and I'm just always stuck and can't move and can't get to the ore, can't see the ore, or whatever's going on. It's it takes a lot longer than I would like it to get these done, and it's really quite frustrating. Like, why can't I move forward now? You know, it's like, what am I stuck on now? And if you go to this view, it doesn't really help at all. Alright, let's raise the height up again. I've tried both ways, and it's like, yeah, I'm not really getting better results on the third-person view either. I know I got a rock right around me that's tripping me up over here, but sometimes I'll just go around in a circle like this and make a little bit more space. Yeah, let's take the height down. I usually try to be about 1.5 on the hover height. But it's like, man, I just want to get that ore right there, but I can't. That's what I hate about HV miners and this, and the way they reacts to ground physics and stuff. It's just a nightmare trying to do this. Look at all that ore I cannot seem to get to. And you're always tilted sideways or stuck on something. But, you know, complaints aside, it's, can I get anything? It looks like there's dust. Oh, come on, do something. This happens every single time I mine anything. It just, you always end up, like, dropping down into it, and then you can't get to the top of it. Then you flip over, and you get stuck, and, you know. Rinse and repeat. I know how to get unstuck, and I've never like had a serious situation with it. But some of these ore, I had a couple ore deposits. How did I get all? It's just so frustrating. I don't even think it's a good idea to have HV do mining at all, unless it's doing it with the other kind of mining drill. Can't just keep these things steady. They just gotta float around like they're on an ice skating rink. Alright, well anyway, 30%, is that enough? Here, maybe I can I move forward to get, yeah, I can get a little bit more, I guess. Anyway, this is just kind of a little progress update here. As I move forward, my next plans, I'll probably stick on this planet for a little bit longer, try to get a little bit more of this kind of thing. And then I got to go find my some titanium, and then I would like to scope out actually a nice peaceful, you know, moderate temperature oxygen planet that I can just go chill on. That hopefully looks halfway all right. Why did I float this way? Oh, because I'm aiming that way. Alright. Well, anyway, 30% left. I've got, like, hardly any ore over the last several minutes. So now, I'll just finish this up and try to make it back safely to the Janus. If I can find my hole I came in on. Oh, no, I'm stuck over here. Jeez. I can't see anything. Let's go to the other view. Oh, Christ, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, what's the point of spotlights? Jeez. Just don't do anything. Well, a little bit. Well, I know I gotta have a hole around here somewhere. I guess I'll just try to bore out a little bit more along the side so I can turn and look. I can't see anything. Let's lower the height again to 1.5. Kind of want to keep the stone if I can because I do reprocess it. Oh, there's my hole out. Okay. Can I just get there, or is I'm gonna be hung up on something else now? And then driving these around too on the planets with those little twiggy things, absolute nightmare. If you got to go through those areas. What am I? I thought I'm level. Why? Come on, just go forward. Okay. Alright. That's why I kind of want the TBM, because I can make a nice straight hole and back in and out, and it's a SV, and I can use it to also get asteroids. Now, I kind of am planning on updating the Janus to have mining drills, but I need stuff for that I don't have right now. So that would be ultimately a nice way to go. Then I'll use that for the asteroid miner, and the TBM for planets like this to get these kinds of resources. One thing that's weird is, like, I just made this hole, and now I can't fit through the same hole I went through when I came in. Let me it's not like I got stuff sticking out beyond the drills. The only thing that is, and this is a regret I've got. When I released this, when I had it, I had one of the Reforged Eden retractable landing gear on this thing in the back, and it was recessed so it would be even with the ground. But I had to remove that. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to, because it was the only part on this thing that didn't allow it to work in vanilla, and the CPU even checked out fine in vanilla. So I was like, well, because of that one landing gear, it makes it not compatible with vanilla. So at the very end, I put one of those docking pads on it, which I think is messing with this more than I thought it did a better job before that. Yeah, so I could put it out for vanilla and make it dual compatible. So that's what happened there. Oh, I'm almost to freedom. See, some of these mining things do take a while. Like, I didn't get that much estrium, but you know, when you need some, you need some. Let's see, now where's my ship? Another complaint. I guess in this case it's not so bad, but I tell you what, this little radar thing you got up in the top of the screen, man, it needs way more range. It's just like pointless. It's like, oh, I'll show you if there's something within 500 feet of you, but you know, other than that, you know, you got to keep on toggling out to look at the map every time. And it's like, why is it restricted to like 500 feet? I would think at least, you know, like 2 to 4K distance would be nice to be seen up there. Just a personal preference on my point. It just seems like pointless. Like, why would you even care if it only shows you like 500 meter range, or whatever range around you? It just doesn't do anything. So yeah, you can't see anything. Like, you can visually see it like up in front of you like a mile, but that thing won't pick it up. And it's like, why would you even bother having that there if it can't show you like anything at any distance at all? I mean, I love having it there. I'd rather have it there than not there, but man, just a little gripe. There's a couple little gripes along the way. You know, certain things I don't think work wonderfully in the game, like even this mining. Well, that was some resources there. And let's see, can these little guys do that kind of ore? I didn't think so. So I'm gonna have to do that with you. All right. Well, anyway, got some estrium now. Now it's off to titanium and other things. There is no titanium on this planet though, but I don't know, man. I I'm going to see if there's anything else in the system. Is there any nice planets here? I don't think so. I think this was like the only planet here. Well, no, it's not the only planet. But what is that one? Easy. Not breathable. Already discovered by somebody. Okay. What about this one? Undiscovered. Easy. Not breathable. Nah. I'm gonna find a planet. I want a pretty tropical planet or something. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'll leave here and go scope out another place and try to remember where this place was so I could return when I want some more. If I don't have better, hopefully by then I'll have better, a better miner. Yeah, I'll keep this around because it also cuts trees nicely, and you know you can use it for mining. It's got its use, man. It's really has got its use. So I've probably mined 30 some deposits with this. Got it blown partially up 3 or 4 times now. Yeah, don't mind it at all. This one here kind of saved me too. Got me to the moon where I could get some more resources, but it has like no capacity. Well, it's got 4K storage capacity in it. But yeah, I wasn't planning on spawning this in originally, but I did. And then I immediately looked at it, and it only had like half the forward thrust and half of the lift thrust as it does now. And I modded it. It had enough CPU left over, which is great. But yeah, I'm glad I put the extra thrusters on here, or I don't think it could move 4K of storage on it. It's not very potent that way. I shot it down a drone with it too. Woohoo! Yeah, and I lost this front piece of glass when I did it, and I replaced it with a armored glass. Ooh, it's a tough ship now. Now here's my little temporary pilot seat. When I was explaining that, I was like down on this wall, and then I managed to jump up and balance myself right here, and I ended up spotted that thing there. But I kept on trying to make it to here, and then I'd fall, and it lines perfectly up with the door, and it opens up, and then I'd fall at the door with a broken leg. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, no losses. No losses. Anyway, yeah, quick little update video. I'll just put this out, and I will try to get to edit those other videos, maybe late this weekend or something like that. It probably take a little bit of time to go through that, and there's some choice moments of, well, me dying and things that might be interesting to see. I don't know. I haven't seen them myself. So anyway, y'all have a good one. I will talk to you later.